There's something about this story that reminds me of an old myth. I can't quite put my finger on it. The doomed explorers, the Cyclops. Oh yes, the Cyclops. A race of giants with only one eye living deep within the earth. But I think this story has more in common with another tale, the story of the lotus eaters. Those who ate the lotus fruit forgot who they were, forgot why they came. Here, the crew of the Orpheus. They come to Kaelora seeking knowledge, seeking adventure. But the planet itself has a different plan for them. It feeds on their minds, steals their memories, their very selves. When we meet the crew, they've already begun to succumb to Kaelora's influence. We don't know how long they've been there, but it doesn't take long for us to realize that time works differently on this planet. Days pass in mere hours, minds unravel. There's a sense of dread, of inevitability that builds throughout the story, like a fog rolling in, obscuring reason, logic. It's a descent into madness, a descent into the planet's embrace. In Greek mythology, the Lotus Eaters lived on an island shrouded in mist, a place where the river of forgetfulness flowed. And the crew of the Orpheus, well, they find themselves in a place without sun or stars. They descend into a planet-sized grave mind, a place where the only constant is change. The planet's presence is everywhere and nowhere, a force of nature that defies understanding, that bends the laws of physics and time itself. And what of the planet's name, Kaelora? It has a certain ring to it, doesn't it? If you remove the A, you get Kyle, a name of Scottish origin meaning straight, narrow. Think of a strait, a narrow passage between 2 points of land. Could it be that Kyle or the crew are trapped between worlds, between sanity and oblivion? Perhaps. Or maybe the name holds a clue to the planet's purpose: to isolate, to control, to cage. As the story progresses, the crew members, they react in different ways. Some seek understanding, some turn to prayer, some lash out, blaming others for their fate. It's a testament to the author's skill that we come to care about these characters, that we feel their fear, their confusion. Their reactions are so human, so believable. It reminds me of how people react to grief, to loss. Each person copes in their own way. And here the stakes are raised to the extreme. The planet itself is a character in this story, a force of nature with a will of its own. It's patient, it's relentless, and it's hungry. It feeds on the crew, not physically, but mentally, spiritually. It takes from them, leaving behind only husks. And as the story reaches its climax, the planet reveals itself fully. It speaks, not with words, but with images, sensations. It shows the crew what it wants, what it needs. The ending, it's both tragic and inevitable. We know the crew is doomed from the beginning, but we hope against hope that they might escape, that they might win. But no, this is a story of surrender, of acceptance. The planet is all-consuming, and the crew, well, they become part of its story, part of its design. And what of those who don't make it off the planet? What becomes of them? Are they lost forever, or do they become part of something greater? Is the planet still hungry? Or is it sated for now? The ambiguity is what makes this story so haunting, so thought-provoking. We're left with more questions than answers, but that's okay. Sometimes the journey is more important than the destination.